Hello bass family and welcome to Everything Bass. I was just playing tapping pattern number 20 and I wanted to show something different today, and obviously you kind of gather I think what I'm going for. Up to this point I've shown you complete tapping pieces where everything's tapped, but I wanted to show you how you can use tapping as just a part of the overall bass line. This was a simple thing I came up with actually in my first couple of years of playing bass, and okay, let me just walk you through it. I'll start just showing you, and you can download, of course. Go to the description. You'll see a link to my Patreon account. If you become a Backstage Pass member for just $8 a month, you can actually download this sheet music written in tab and in standard notation, along with all of my sheet music. And you might find it helpful, especially on a piece like this. Now remember, when you're looking at my tapping pieces, any notes that are tapped, the note heads are triangle. So that could help kind of give you a clue as when I'm tapping and when I'm not. So this starts with an A power chord, and I'm playing more like an acoustic guitarist would play. I'm playing thumb, index, middle. And you notice that I'm kind of up here because I'm having to tap. I'm not down here. So you just kind of do a thumb, and you just step up and down. You go, the A, E, A, E. Now, so you end up on the A again, the low A. Then you play this high, had to play it again to remember. But you play the C, and then so you go A, C, and after the C you still kind of do that middle E, go back to the A, B, middle E, and then back up to the C. So it sounds like this. So just that again really slowly. You can kind of watch my hand. So, if you look at the sheet music, you'll notice that it's doing this. It's always returning to that low A. I actually screwed that up. Now, after you come back up here, you play this C again, and then you hit the E. So you played the C, E. Now we're going to tap a note. We're going to tap our first note, which is this high D, and I like to use my middle finger. It seems like it's right there. I hit the D, and that's on the 19th fret. And what I do with my index finger is I lighten it up, and I get a harmonic. I pull off to a harmonic. So I'm tapping and then pulling off. I don't move my finger to get the harmonic. I don't have time. I just lighten up, and I get used to using the fat of my finger here to just get a harmonic. D, G. So let's play that slowly up to that point. Now the harmonic is our first eighth note. Everything's a 16th note, but that gives us a chance to kind of reset and start on the next downbeat, start the pattern over. So I'm going to play that one more time so you can kind of hear it. Now you notice I started plucking back here, but I had to slowly move my hand up to get to that D in time. But I kind of, after I get going, you'll notice the hand stays up here. Now, second measure, we're going to change, the chord's going to change to an F. And the notes I'm playing here are F, then an F here, and then an F here. Oh, I'm sorry, an A here. So it's F, F, A. It's basically a major third. As much as you know from just F and A. Now you're going to find that there's initially the same kind of thing. I'm going thumb, index, middle, index, thumb. And now in this case I shortened what comes after. I go thumb, I go F, F, A, I put the C, and then the F, and back to the A. So this is how much that is. Now the last note I play is the A on the 14th fret. This. I'm going to go really slowly because this is a hard one to describe. I'm struggling to find a clear way to describe it. So I'm playing the... And again, really slowly. Now becomes a little bit a longer tap part. And I go back again to that D, pull off to that A. Now this one's going to take a little bit of talking about. And it's funny because it just flowed out of me when I first came. I just played it, like when I first wrote this, it just happened. And then later figuring out, oh wow, that's actually got a lot going on. But it's kind of funny when you get in that stream of consciousness, you can just create these things and then later look at them and go, wow, there's a lot going on there. So let's break it down. So it starts with a D tap, and that's on the 19th fret. Pull off to the A on the 14th fret. So now I'm going to tap the B right there on the 16th fret, slide up. Now as soon as I slide up, I put my pinky down where the B was. Can you see that? I'm hoping you can see that. So I'm tap, right hand or plucking hand, pull off, plucking hand, slide up. Then I put this down as a capo because I pull off to that, and then I tap on the D string, I tap the 17th fret, which is the G. So let me play that, just that part. I'm sorry. There it is. Now, that's just a little turnaround, a kind of a little melody I could put on at the end, and I liked it because it was still legato, and it fit the spirit of the other part. But it was just tonally different enough and melodically different enough that kind of added a little bit of freshness to the line. So let me play the whole part for you. That's the whole part. I'll play it very slowly now. And then you can just repeat it and go back to the A. So, as always with these tapping patterns and also with my slapping patterns, I'm hoping to give you a little bit of a new something to try, but I don't want you to stop there. Figure out other ways to play chords on the bass and then just add in notes. I can remember when I first came up with this, I wasn't really much into tapping. I don't think I'd done much at all. And I got to this, and I wanted that note, and I couldn't make it cleanly by fretting it. And I tried and I tried and I tried different fingerings, I tried different stretches, and finally I'm like, well, heck, I'll just tap it. You know, and that was just an means to an ends. My gosh, I'm so wiped out right now, guys. You probably can tell. I'm so tired. But anyway, sallying forth. Let's go get them. So you hopefully see that I used the tapping not to put in as a trick, but to accomplish a melodic goal. It was the only way I could get that note. Maybe if I had bigger hands or a shorter scale bass or something, I could do it. But that was just kind of a helpful way for me to add a little bit of a different melodic concept to it, and yet keep the overall spirit of the chord and the arpeggiated chord that I was giving. All right, well, there you have it, guys. What do you think? If you do something like it, I would love for you to shoot a video, and you can email it to me at dtitus@daletitus.com. I could maybe, if I get enough, include it as in a future video, or go to our Facebook group. It's a Facebook page actually called Everything Bass with Dale Titus. Search that out, go there, shoot a video, and throw it up there. I'd love to hear. You can just say, here's my take on that technique from tapping 20. I'd love to see what you guys do. I really do, man. It just feeds me. It gets me just so excited to do it. All right, now we're moving on to an oldie but a greatie. This is from, gosh, I don't know. It has to be in the late 80s. I'm pretty confident, very late 80s. But it's Stuart Ham's instructional video by Hot Licks, and it was called Slap, Pop, and Tap for the Bass. And this is his first. Then he did a second video. I think it was called Deeper into the Bass or something like that. And I have both of them. But this was the first one. And this was Stu. I mean, Stu was just right in the very first crest of just his wave of popularity and the admiration we as bass players had for his playing and have for his playing. But a lot of the things I really got from this. I learned a lot of techniques and a lot of ideas, and I think he explains things very well. Now, I did search for it, and this might be a little harder to find because I did search around online for it, and I found some used copies, VHS still, but I'm sure that if you guys dig deeper than I dig, you can probably find it. Look on eBay for it. It's just one of those things. Again, I've spoken about it before, where there's foundational, early educational materials that if you're a real historian of the instrument, you should get, because these were catalysts for massive change. This video also, big catalyst for massive change. So check it out. Stewart Hands Slap, Pop, and Tap for the Bass. Hopefully you can find it, and let me know what you think. Let me know if you find it, and if you find it like in abundance, or if someone from Stu Ham's organization sees this video and you know where people can buy it, please put it in the description below, put it on our Facebook page, put it everywhere. I'll share it everywhere because I love it. I still have a VHS copy of it. I still have a VHS player, and I probably should have kept that to myself. All right, guys, there you have it. Thank you so much. It would mean the world to me and my family if you could subscribe to the channel. Just hit the subscribe button below the video. Hit the little bell icon. That'll let you know every time I put a video up. Love it if you could share the video with other bass players and grow our community. It's getting great. I mean, we have over 900 subscribers at the time of recording. Shooting for that 1,000 mark. So it'd mean a lot to me if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Just subscribe. And as I mentioned before, go to the description. You'll get a link to my Patreon account. And if you are looking for a private instructor, but you don't have maybe the time to do it, you don't have the finances to do it, whatever, hopefully this is an option for you. But I think to make it complete instruction, become an $8 a month Backstage Pass subscribing member. You'll be able to download all of the sheet music. You'll be able to get play-along files. There'll be other member-exclusive content there. But hopefully I can slide in to a position where I can be your private instructor. As always, comments, I check them daily. I check them a lot. And then send me emails. If you want to converse maybe more than just commenting on the video, send me emails at dtitus@daletitus.com. I really love it. It makes my day when I can answer you guys' questions and help you on your path to, mastering the bass. I love it. Talk to you guys soon.